Get it on. Don't know what the problem is. Oh, come on. Hello. Ooh. Come on. Why is it? Hi, people that's watching. Well, the one person that's watching. I'm just waiting for it to come up on YouTube so I can look at comments, but YouTube being YouTube always takes long. You know, obviously I can't see comments in a minute, but quickly I'm just going to go through the points and the current championship standings and whatnot, and then we'll get on to the race itself. At this moment in time, YouTube doesn't want to be playing games. It's like, yeah, you're not looking at the live stream today. Maybe look tomorrow. But anyway, enough of that. I'll go back to the stream in a minute, but I hope you're all well on this, is it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday afternoon. Half an hour earlier than what I said, but I got some things to do later. I hope you're all well. First of all, I just want to go through the points, the current standings at the minute, before we actually get on to the race itself, just so people know where they are in the league and whatnot. So, Infinity League 3, obviously simFX, sponsored by Infinity Decals and Hexagon Engine Details as well. So yes, points wise, table wise, yeah, interesting. I had a look earlier. So in first we got Macreeda, obviously in the Aston Martin, 88 points. Visco in second in the Porsche with 71. Then we have joint third at the moment, I would say, even though they're third and fourth, but they're equal on points, is Bazinga and MLA, both with 68 points. Jardy Boy, he has 45 points, he's in fifth. Nath in the Merc, he's got 39 points. P1 Dodgy, 38 points. Blackie, 37. His teammates only a point behind him, Slow Seamus with 36. Followed by Rob Smith in the Mercedes, 31. Chichillo in the McLaren, 25. Guindon in the Audi, 24. P1 Green Pea in the Peugeot, good man, 23. Down for the count, unfortunately he's not racing in this season no more, but he would have been technically in 14th. But Broken Legacy in the Porsche in 13th position. Foot Killer in the Ferrari, who's got 3 points, and then J Manball with 1 point. So yeah, that's your current standings at the minute. So you got Macreeda, should be in Pro 1 in another league, is there, but Visco ain't too far behind. Likewise Bazinga. So I would say from first to fourth, it's quite close, you know. So anything can happen. But anyway, enough of that. We'll go back to the race. Yeah, obviously I'm ESR Idol. Obviously do the live replay comms for League 1 and League 3. So yeah, Macreeda, pole position in the Aston Martin, GR3 this time. Last time round it was GR4. Visco in the Porsche in second. Bazinga in the Aston Martin in third. MLA in fourth in the Ferrari. Slow Seamus in the Lexus RCF 17 in fifth. Chachillo in sixth in the McLaren. Blackie in seventh in the Lexus. Rob, yeah, he's improved so much, this guy, you know, from where he was to now. But yeah, we'll see and see how he gets on during the race. Rob in 8th, Jardy Boy in 9th, P1 Green, P RCZ massive, nice. P1 Dodgy in the R8 in 11th, Guindon in 12th in the R8 as well. Broken Legacy in the Porsche, J Manball in the RCZ, Foot Killer, LMA in 15th, and at the rear of the field, I think he had a few connection issues, something like that anyway. But he's here, you know, he's in the race, and see how they all get on. But here we are, obviously, Alsace Village, fictional track. It's not actually real life. It's a 3.3 miles long. Yeah, twisty, you know, but yeah, once you get used to the track, it's enjoyable, but it can be a pain at the same time. But off we go to Macreeda P1, Visco P2, Bazinga in third position. Here we get the perfect start. 5 lights, slight pause, then the green. False start check. You jump it, you get a penalty. Macreeda got off that line very well, but MLA He got the jump onto Visco up to second position. Will he challenge for first? Going into the first bend. He's side by side with Macreada. Let's have a look at this. MLA has snatched first position off of Macreada. Bazinga is behind his teammate in third position. So let's just go out a moment because we've got Bazinga, Macreada, MLA. But Macreada's now up to first. Bazinga is teammate in third, but MLA is still in second. God, it's kicking off already. Visco in third, fifth now. Slow Seamus. It's all, look, you know, in this league, anything can happen because you got Macreada in first, MLA in second, Bazinga in third, Visco in fourth now. So he's lost a couple of positions. Rob Smith up to fifth. Oh, bit of contact there, but he held it well. He held it well. Slow Seamus obviously in fifth. Rob Smith in sixth now. Jardy Boy in seventh. P1 Dodgy in 8th, Gwindon in 9th, Blackie, Nave, they all got away okay, but Nave just runs it a little bit wide. There, my son. Let's go on board with Nave. Bit back-endy, on the back, we're on the grass. He's going a bit too deep. No, it was contact there from Broken Legacy. So yeah, that forced him off wide and it's compromised his race. Foot killer as well on the Ferrari. He's gone off as well. But at the top we go Macreada, MLA to Bazinga to Visco to Slow Seamus. Sorry, I was going to say Seamus then, but I thought Seamus is better. Macreada. So he gets on. Obviously, I haven't got the tyre wear on today. I'm going to do it a bit different. I'm going to work it out. I'm going to suss it out. So we've got Visco, Bazinga, third and fourth. Slow Seamus in fifth. There's a battle happening behind, so we've got Rob Smith as the rear of Jardy Boy. Let's see what happens here for this tight, twisty section. You clip the barrier on the right, he races over. There was an invisible wall there, but no more of that. I won't say no more. Wait till that video comes out. But yeah, an invisible wall, and you just ricochet off it, and yeah, your race is done. MLA in second, Bazinga in third, Visco in fourth, Slow Seamus in fifth, Jardy Boy in sixth, Rob Smith down to seventh now. Jardy Boy's got past him. Blackie in the Lexios in eighth, P1 Dodgy, he's got that up there a bit in the R8, in ninth, Broken Legacy in 10th, J Mamble in 11th, Gwindon in... Wait, what happened to you, Gwindon? That R8 could be very, very back-endy. It's very light on the rear, I find. Let's see what happens. Does he run it slightly wide? Does he touch the grass on the inside or the outside? Yeah, or touch that grass on the inside. Got their front wheel on it, and yeah, he's just, he's like spinning around. Was that song? You spin me right round, something like that. But yeah, Macreada is now pulling out the gap over MLA. We've got Bazinga and Slow Seamus battering it out. So Visco has lost position. He must be on the racing mediums, I'm guessing today. I'm going to work it out because the last few weeks it's been like, yeah, I can see what's happening with the tyre wear, but no, not today. So we've got Slow Seamus and Bazinga battering it out third and fourth. So Seamus on a mission today, isn't he? Yeah, dives in. He's like, yes, I'm coming through, Scooby-Doo. Let me abide. Bazinga's like, no, I'm going to sit here for a minute and let you just, I'm going to push you round the outside. But that seems to be the better line, round the outside, cut it in tight into the apex. But yeah, he gets the job done over Bazinga there. MLA in second. I can't be second at the minute with Macreada just putting it out slowly. Slow Seamus, the guy on the mission. Bazinga now to fourth. Visco has now got the attention of Jardy Boy behind him with Rob Smith as well. Blackie is a bit too far back, but it's a long way to go. We're only on lap number 2. It's a 50-minute endurance. Tyre rules are must run the mediums for a minimum of 3 laps. Obviously the race is soft, so you can use as well. But if you do not run the mediums for 3 laps, you do incur a penalty towards your points. So Macreada, I'm going to do it on board lap with Macreada for a minute. Just get up my chat, see if that's all working. But yeah, going up the hill. It's an enjoyable track. It's challenging, if you don't know the track, it's challenging for anyone. But Macreada, hug it in tight, really, really tight, and then dab that brake, clip that apex, get it in tight as you can. and then straight on the power. You may run a bit wide, but if you can control that, you're alright, you know. So I normally hug it in, you know, in tight, and out to the right. And he knows what he's doing. We'll just watch the lap. Let me just get the chat up a moment. Hey, it's there. Beautiful. Hello, Macreeda. How are you? Hello, Rob Smith. Hello, MLA. Are you all well today? Very nice. But yeah, watching the lap with Macreeda. Yeah, look, a lot of people go out really high then and cut it in really tight. I done it a bit different. I stayed down low, but that looked like the better line. You know, a lot of people doing it. And this one here, brake now, and then drop down in a second, and you tend to go wide here. The back end just goes out loose a little bit, but then this clip this and up the hill full power, you know, and then you're coming down to the S. So it's like, yeah, you got to perfect these corners, because if you run it wide, you know, you're into the barrier. These lovely blue and yellow things down the bottom. So yeah, clip that out wide, clip it, full throttle now, and that was a lap from Macreeda. So fastest lap in a minute, 1:52.125. But out we go, because MLA is still in second position. Slow Seamus is now, but we got battered. Obviously, yeah, we got Visco's just gone into the pits. So I thought there was a battle commencing there. But Rob Smith diving down the inside of Bazinga. So we've got Visco in fifth, we've got Bazinga in fourth, we've got Rob Smith and Jardy Boy behind Rob Smith. So any error he'll pounce. So Visco's in the pits. Bazinga. Rob Smith, does he go for the dive down? He does. Bazinga a little bit early on the brakes, Rob Smith a little bit later, but can he carry the speed up the hill with Bazinga out running? The Aston Martin had a lot of pace. It was quite rapid around here, but yeah, Bazinga still stays in fourth position over Rob Smith in fifth. Jardy Boy in sixth. P1 Dodgy in seventh now. Obviously with people pitting, they're doing their mandatory stop on the mediums. You know, you could do it in the lap 3. But don't do it in the lap 2, so that still counts as you haven't ran it the full time. There's a minimum of 3 laps. But J Manball in the RCZ doing a very, very good job indeed. P1 Green P, his teammate, up in 8th. Likewise in the RCZ. Yeah, it's quite nice seeing this car back on track. Lovely car. But yeah, Visco in, obviously he's pitting now. He's going down the right hand side of P1 Green P, but no, that RCZ has the grip through corners, but loses it on straights due to its power. Hasn't got a lot of power. But yeah, they're batting it out now for 8th and 9th. P1 Green P, when he dived down the left hand side, he got the better grip than the Porsche Cayman, I feel, in that car. But they know he just backs out a little. But we've got Broker Legacy, and we have Nate behind, and Blackie in 12th, or bit bump to the rear of Broker Legacy there. That compromises him, and bit forceful on the way through. J Manball, you know, he jumped as well. Bit forceful, but he's still there in 13th position. Lost a few places there. I mean, he's lost 3. And let's just see how he gets on. He's got the pace, you know. He's there. Chichillo in 14th position. Doing a grand job. Probably on a base now. He's got J Manball ahead and Broken Legacy. Will he look for the middle? There's a little gap there. You could have just gone through that little gap. But yeah, in the McLaren 650S, hits the grass. You have dirty tyres on the way down to this chicane bit. Is it going to compromise you? But no, we've got J Manball into that yellow and blue barrier. Outbraked himself a bit there. But back up we go quickly, because, you know, we've got Macreeda, the guy that should be in Pro 1, in first. We've got MLA in second. You know what, I still got on my head from last week at Spa when Visco went in the air. Well, I thought he was going to jump over Macreeda. That was hilarious. That really was. But yeah, who else is in there? TKM Spatters. Yes. Hello. Yeah, the track is difficult, mate, you know. Yeah, it was. But once you get it flowing, it's alright, you know. But go up quickly, because Macreeda has now put out a massive margin. His lap time is a 1:51.737. That's like epic pace. My lord. That's like, you know, League 1 pace, the Alien League. MLA 153.324 in second position. Slow Sheamus in third at 153.117. Bazinga in fourth, 154.810. Jardy Boy in fifth, 154.149. But he is still looking at the back of Bazinga. He wants that fourth position. And McLaren seems to be going well around here, I must admit. Let's just have a look on board with Jardy Boy, because he's still looking at the back of Bazinga. He's got Rob Smith, the man on a mission, who's been impressive so far throughout this season, in sixth. Bazinga runs it slightly wide, but got away with it there. So the McLaren now, I'm afraid, is going to come under attack from the Mercedes. Bisco in the Porsche, making his way up slowly. Obviously he qualified second, obviously dropped down to fifth, first couple of corners, but now he's on the quicker tyre by the looks of it, so he'll make his way through. How long he'll go on this stint, I'm not sure. P1 Dodgy in 8th, gone off position, you know, he was in 9th a few laps ago, but now he's in 8th. P1 Green P in the RCZ, doing a good job, you know, but there's a long way to go. Blackie in the Lexus, your teammate's up in 3rd. You may be different strategies with different drivers, different game ball, you know, everyone ain't the same. So Nave is now looking at the back of Blackie. He wants that 10th position. Blackie's like, no, you got to fight a bit more harder than that. And Nave's like, alright, you know, I'm coming now. But yeah, Chichillo in 12th in the McLaren. His teammate is doing alright, but whether Chichillo's on the racing mediums, by the looks of it, he is, but I don't want to look because I'm just taking a guess. Broken Legacy in 13th position in the Porsche. Gwindon in the Audi R8. Jay Mamble in 15th in the RCZ. And Footkiller in the Ferrari in 16th position. But up we go because Macreeda. MLA's closed it a little. He has closed it a little. I could tell that part, you know. I could tell by, you know, you can look on different sections of the track if someone's closing or not, and to me he has closed it a bit, MLA, not massively, but it's enough. So whether the tyre effect on Macreeda's car is now happening, but MLA, you know, he went quite long last week in the other Ferrari, the GR4, but I know that's different to the GR3. So Sheamus having a different race, must enjoy this track a lot. Jardy Boy in the pits in 7th. Bazinga. So the top 3 is spaced out now. Yeah, there's a quite big gap appearing now. So I'd say not huge, but it's a bit. It's enough. So slow Sheamus, if he works it out right, he could keep that third position. But racing, you know, anything happens. But Zinga still, you know, battling with Rob Smith behind. Rob Smith wants that 4th position, but Bazinga won't give up easy. Raced with him quite a few times, and I know his racecraft, he won't give up. But Rob Smith, will he look down the left? No, he just backs out of it. So Visco now is on a rapid mission. He's in 6th. He is gaining very fast. You can see 5th place up ahead. So Visco now is on the mission. P1 Dodgy in 7th, doing very well on that R8. Very good job indeed. Massive infinity sign on the front of that car, the decal. Jardy Boy in the McLaren. Behind we've got P1 Green P. Blackie and Nave still, you know, Nave's still there. He wants that 10th position. Blackie just runs it a bit onto the grass there. Chichillo in 12th. Broken Legacy. What's happened there? He ran it a bit deep again. Ran it a bit. Oh, entry a little bit wrong, you know, but still learning. You know, the game, the track's difficult. You know, bit of a wrong entry there, but hey, we'll learn on that. But Killer now has been lapped, unfortunately. He's on lap. Is he? He's not. Is he backing out there? Let me have a look. But Killer, no, he just backed off. I thought he's had a bit of a problem there because he slowed right down almost to a stop. But we go quickly because Mr. MC Reader Macreeda is still in 1st position. Hasn't put a foot wrong at the minute. Likewise MLA. Likewise slow Sheamus. Rob Smith has got by Bazinga now. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, the first turn, the first right-hander. They break at the equal point, almost the same, but then Rob Smith gets the better exit. Shirt on that power. Bazinga almost ran it wide onto the grass, but when he come back at Rob Smith down that left, defend, move left. Yeah, Bazinga just backs out, but Rob Smith, he's liking this track, isn't he? Bazinga, or a bit back end, Bazinga will pounce on this now. No, he just gives him a bit of a love tap, saying, come on, hurry up, mate. But Bazinga, we'll see what he does. Visco compared to Bazinga now for 5th position. Has Visco dropped back a little? No, he hasn't. He's still on the rapid miss. But yeah, he's trying to. Hello, Mighty MAA. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's like a roller coaster, isn't it? Bit up and down, you know. But still, MLA second. Macreeda, we'll focus on you a bit later on in the race, you know, because you've done a 51.737. I mean, that's like League 2, League 1 pace, you know. So Seamus in third, having a pretty good race, but Rob Smith now has still got the attention of Bazinga behind, you know, 5th position. So these fellas are going to battle it out throughout the race, but they got to be wary of this guy, Visco. You know, he's absolutely flat out. He's got his foot to the floor. He's like, listen, I've had enough. I'm coming through. But so we've got MLA and Slow Seamus in the pits now. So Visco is now up to 4th. You can see 3rd and 2nd. You can't see 1st because he's like up there somewhere. Visco, let's go on board with Visco. Let's just see how he does this track compared to Macreeda. We see Macreeda, I know I was out car view, but Visco is absolutely on the mission now. He's flooring it. Look how much he's gained on the back of these two over a couple of laps. Whoa, just a bit off the throttle there, ran a bit too wide. You can hear the throttle control from the, you know, the accelerator as well. There's a bit of a lift off and back on again. Straight on the throttle. Very nice indeed. Bazinga still in 3rd, but like I said, he hasn't pitted yet. So the tyre wear now for Bazinga is coming into effect. I mean, you can tell. He's slowing up around corners. Just getting a bit too much. Rob Smith in 2nd. Macreeda hasn't pitted yet, but he's still with that fast lap. Let's go down quickly. Next week's gonna... Oh, yeah, Tokyo. Yeah. I'm glad it's not in the rain, you know. I'm glad it's not in the rain. So Seamus has now lapped Foot Killer. P1 Dodgy in 7th. You know, spreading out, there's gaps appearing now. You know, we're on lap number 9. We still got a way to go yet. But J Mambo in 13th. Gwindon, you know, the fellas at the back are still giving their all. Gwindon there, bit of drift mode there. Yeah, show off for the stream. Yeah, I thought I'll do this. P1 RC on the back. J Mambo in the RCZ in 3rd. P1 Green P in 12th. He's pitted. So up we go, because Visco is now taking the lead. Macreeda's just come out, you can see Visco up ahead. So MLA, he's coming towards the first turn now. So he's gained for the first pit stop. Yeah, he has Visco, obviously he's took the lead as we could tell, but MLA, yeah, he's closed it a bit. Not massively, but a bit. So Seamus in 4th, having a very good race. Charlie Boy in 5th in the McLaren. This car seems to suit the track, you know. Blackie up to 6th. Rob Smith 7th. Bazinga obviously pitted. Rob Smith and, you know, a few others have as well. Chachillo in 9th. Good to see him on track this evening. Had a few issues with PSN, but it's good to see you back here. Racing around Alsace Village. Fictional track, like I said, in France, based around a village. Obviously, because Alsace Village track or whatever. But yeah, GT Sport, there's a lot of fictional tracks. and they're very good tracks, very well made. So Nath and P1 Green P 11th and 12th. But what's happened? Who was that what slowed down? Who was that what slowed down then? Let me just go back a minute. Oh, it's Foot Killer up ahead, wasn't it? Yeah, he's getting lapped. But did he? Oh no, he's just slowing them down. He's just letting them by. I thought that was someone going off then, or slowing right down. But Visco in the lead. Macredo now man on a mission, wants his first place back. Visco's like, yeah, come and chase me. Come and get it if you can. But Macredo's like, alright, you know, I'm man on a mission now. MLA on the racing mediums, but I can tell by the, yeah, I think you're on the racing mediums. I may be wrong. Yeah, definitely racing mediums. You can tell by the way the car's reacting. Visco, Macredo. Is this going to be another epic performance? Will Macredo get the jump on Visco? Obviously, Visco pitted quite early, so his tyres will wear a lot quicker than Macredo. But he may stay out. He may surprise us, you know. But MLA on the medium, slowly, you know, he's comfy in third. So Seamus in fourth. Mediums as well. I don't know. Yeah. I thought so. You know, I've got a brain sometimes, MLA, you know. I've got a brain sometimes. I can tell by the way the car's reacting. You know, I could tell. So yeah, my brain's working for once. Visco in first. Macredo. Let's have a look at this. Let's just work this out, because we've got Visco just up ahead. Obviously his tyres are going to be more worn than Macredo, because Macredo's got a fresh set on, and Visco has been on these for quite a number of laps now. I'll say 3 or 4, maybe 5 laps. MLA, we cannot see MLA, but he's on the slower tyre, as he just said in chat. So Seamus, likewise, looks like he's on the mediums as well. Charlie Boy in 5th, doing a grand job in the McLaren 650S. No, he's in 5th. You know, he's got quite a little bit of a gap in front, and quite a gap to 6th position. But in a minute, he's doing a good job. Bazinga, obviously, he's pitted. He's done his best. 3rd sector. Or was that the middle sector? No, that's 3rd, wasn't it? Yeah, something like that. Or 2nd or 3rd. I don't know. Anyway, Chicillo in 8th. In the McLaren as well. His teammate, obviously, is in 5th. I had to do 5 laps of racing meet, otherwise I had to... Alright, okay. Yeah. Alright. Chicillo. He said he could do commentary in Spanish, this guy. I want to hear that, actually. I want to hear Spanish commentary, Chicillo, please. Thank you. P1 Dodge in 9th. Nath in 10th. P1 Green P in 11th. Blackie, he wants that 11th position. Was it a bit deep? Let's see what happens. P1 Green P. Nath in 10th. No one pits. You can see just up ahead we've got P1 Dodgy as well. So we've got 4 cars battling it out for 9th position. P1 Green P's looking down the right onto Nath into the first corner. Blackie's just sitting behind on the racing mediums. P1 Green P in the RCZ. And Nath, wow, on the racing softs. Kind of like what this. But then we got P1 Green P's following Nath through. Will he follow him through? Yep. P1 Dodge, unfortunately, there has lost 3 positions into 1 turn. So it must be on the racing medium, because he's going quite slow. But P1 Green P diving down the inside of Nath. Blackie on the outside of Nath. And P1 Green P. Oh, easy does it. No. Oh, a bit of contact there. But Blackie just runs it a bit wide. Bit compromised there. So we go on board with Blackie with P1 Green P on the inside. Bit of contact there. Not once but twice. So that compromises obviously Blackie's entry into that turn. Runs it wide. Clips the grass. P1 Green P up to 9th. Nathan 10th. P1 Dodgy there in 11th. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, he's pitting now. Yeah, he's on the racing softs. Yeah, okay, mate. Yeah, I get what you mean. But Macreada now takes first position. Pro 1 guy this is. He's chatting to me now in on the YouTube chat. Yeah, he should be in Pro 1 along with someone else. So Sheamus is second. Visco in third. Just coming out the pits. Where is he compared to Bazinga? Bazinga... No, Visco just comes out ahead of Bazinga for third position. So Sheamus now is up to second. Good performance from you today. Really good performance. Up there in second position. I know people have pitted, but still you're there. Visco in third. Bazinga in fourth. MLA in fifth. He's got rid of them. He's like, no, I've had enough of them tyres. So he's gone on the races soft. He's a man on a mission as well, so he's got to watch out for him. Because Bazinga will have to pit again. MLA has been in the pits, come out on the races soft. Rob Smith in sixth position. Jardy Boy in seventh. Chichillo in eighth. P1 Green P, who's in ninth. But let's just keep an eye on these two here. So we've got Jardy Boy. We've got the two teammates together. So now they'll be helping each other. Saying, Chichillo will be like, Jardy Boy, just, you know, I'll follow you and we'll just work our way through. Look, you know, teamwork is key. Stay behind, Chichillo. Stay behind. Don't lose it. So yeah, teammates there together on track, which is good to see. Because Jardy Boy can now carry Chichillo. P1 Green P batting that out with Nath. Let's have a look here. 9th and 10th batting that out. P1 Green P is flat out now. CJW Racing on the rear. simFX. Where's Idle 4 Gaming on there? Where's Idle 4 Gaming decal on there, eh? Is it on there or is it not on there? I'll have to have a look. No, I can't see it. Can I see it? No. I'm not happy now. I'm joking. Chichillo in 8th. Let's go back up. Because Macreada obviously in first position where he has been, despite pit stops. So Sheamus in second. Visco in third, but he's going to be on the attack for slow Sheamus soon. Bazinga in fourth. MLA in fifth in the Ferrari. Is that Dragons on the side? Dragons on the side. Rob Smith in sixth. Jardy Boy in seventh. Still with his teammate behind him, Chichillo in eighth. So yeah, gaps are appearing in the race now. Macreada, you can see on the track map how far of a lead he's got. It's quite massive, but then Visco is going to be on the attack to slow Sheamus. So yeah, we've got Macreada. Comfy lead. What's that, about 10 seconds, 11 seconds, something like that? Maybe a bit more, 12 maybe. Horses, my friend, not dragon. Oh, is it horses? Horses on a Ferrari? Horses. Okay. Is it horses? Are you sure, MLA? Are you sure that? Is that horses? Yeah, look. Horses. Oh yeah, horses. Wow, I thought they were dragons. No, dragon horses. That's what they are. They got spiky bits coming out the neck. Dragon horses. That's what we call them, mate, you know. You're probably thinking, Darren, I'll be quiet. Don't know what you're on about. But dragon horses. They got the spiky bits on the neck. So slow Sheamus coming under attack for Visco now. Second and third. So Sheamus dive into the pits. No, he stays out, but Visco's behind. He's like, come on, get out of the way. Yeah. Alright. MLA's telling me. You know, I'm not switched on at all. Ferrari. Do you drive any other car apart from Ferrari? Jardy Boy, 7th. Chichillo's teammates now pitted. Jardy Boy's stayed out. Blackie, P1 Green P. Nath. Yeah, so we've lost a couple of drivers, unfortunately. We have lost, I will tell you now, we've lost J Mamble and Foot Killer. Shame to see, you know, but in life things happen. But who was that? So we have Visco, got plastic slows, Sheamus then. Okay, words out. So Visco's in third. So Seamus on the racing medium, so he's slower than Visco. So Visco looks down the right, so yes, I'm coming through. Slow Seamus just gives him the space. He's on a slower tyre. He knows Visco's on the mission. He wants to get up to first place. So now he can concentrate on attacking Macreada. But I feel Macreada is a bit too far ahead. I know in racing things can change, but for me, Macreada's a bit too far. So Visco in second. Sorry if you can hear my son shouting. You know, it's dinner time. He's like, come on, get your dinner. MLA in fifth in the horse dragon Ferrari car. Rob Smith in sixth. Yeah, the sound of Ferrari. Charlie Boy in seventh. Black in eighth. Give your P1 Green P and Nave still batting out for 9th and 10th. 9th and 10th. Let's have a look on the back of P1 Green P. So Nave out wide, cut it in really, really tight. Stays out wide. Last moment just cuts it in tight to the apex. Gives him a better overspeed. We'll look down the left of P1 Green P. P1 Green P's like, no, defend for all my might. Nave's still there in 10th position. Still there. Will he look around the right side? Right, go around the outside and cut it in really tight. You get a better drive out. Showing the throttle. Yep, you see the speed he gains up the hill. Now it's up to him where he goes. Drink left or drink right. He could have dived right, but he thought better of it. P1 Green P in the RCZ, better grip in corners, but Mert's got the speed over the RCZ on straights. As you can see in the background there, we've got Chichillo slowly making his way up to 10th position after his pit stop. P1 Dodgy in 12th, pitting now. Get rid of the mediums, put on the racing softs. Broken Legacy in 13th, Gwindon in 14th position. I just want to concentrate on this battle here between Chichillo. You can see how fast he's going now. He's got the fresher tyres. To Nafe. Nafe still battling P1 Green P for that 9th position. So the RCZ will have it over the Mercedes in corners. Obviously we know the Merc will have the speed over the RCZ. It won't be as good in the corners. P1 Green P still sitting in 9th position. Nafe still behind in the Mercedes. Again, Nafe, bit later breaker. Yeah, so P1 Green P is defending. He is defending. Nafe will find it quite stressful getting by. Whether he gets it done or not, I'm not sure. He's looking again behind P1 Green P. He's looking to the inside, but no, P1 Green P defends the inside. Will he look towards the outside? The very, very, very tight right-hander, right hairpin. Nafe is looking. Would he do it? No, P1 Green P defends the entry. Nafe look around the outside. Would he stick it? Make it stick? No. Or P1 Green P, a bit of a moment there back end. Nafe will get the power up the hill compared to the RCZ. Let's quickly have a look. Nafe, no, just backs out a bit, but under braking he'll close the gap. The final part of the trap. And Nafe, you can see the way the car's reacting. He wants that 9th position. Is he gonna get this 9th position now onto P1? No, P1 Green P's in the pits. So yeah, that now releases Nafe to 9th position. So he hasn't got P1 Green P in front, so he can now concentrate on catching 8th position, which is Blackie. Macreada still with that margin over Visco. We've got Bazinga. MLA is there with his horse dragon Ferrari car in 4th. Slow Seamus in 5th. So first, second, third to 4th. I mean, yeah. So first to 4th to 5th. So 4th to 5th is quite a big gap now. So Slow Seamus is at this moment in time racing on his own. But then Rob Smith isn't that far behind. As you can see, a few cars are being lapped. Macreada dives into the pits. Charlie Boy in 7th. Windon's getting out the way. Blackie in 8th. So Macreada is in the pits. Visco is coming around the last section of the track. So Macredo gets out now. He's got Broken Legacy in front of him, who has been lapped, unfortunately. Visco coming along the start finish straight, now in second position. Third is Bazinga. Fourth, MLA, slowly catching Bazinga now for that third position. Slow Seamus in fifth, a little bit too far back. Rob Smith, he's slowly catching Slow Seamus. Whether he'll pit for a fresh set of tyres or not, we shall see. Jardy Boy in seventh, Blackie in eighth, Nath in ninth, with that battle with P1 Green P, what we've seen over a couple of laps. Chillo in 10th, P1 Green P out in 11th position now. P1 Dodgy in 12th, Broken Legacy in 13th, Gwindon in 14th. Unfortunately, we have lost two drivers, which was J Mamble and Footkiller. So, Macredo. Now, obviously, we haven't got too long to go now, but we have got, I would say, around about 8 laps to go, somewhere around there, 7-8 laps. So Bazinga, or maybe 6-7, something like that. Bazinga in third. Now MLA has put his foot down in the Horse Dragon Ferrari. So now you can see the back of Bazinga, but Bazinga has only done one pit stop, if I recall. MLA slow. MLA, I thought he was going to run it wide then. So Seamus in fifth. So the battle between MLA and Bazinga will be happening. While we watch this battle for the minute, I was going to get a quick drink. Pitting this lot. Get a quick drink, sorry. My mouth's a bit dry now. You know, all this talking takes it out of you. But 1 minute, 1 second. Yeah, that's refreshing, you know. Refreshing. Martin, why have you deleted a message? Anyway, Bazinga, MLA, here we go. Here's where it's at. Bazinga in the pits. So now that releases MLA into third position. Visco in second position. Macredo with that massive... Man, Bazinga will still pit. Yeah. Let me sit. You spoiler. Slow Seamus in fourth. MLA in third. Rob Smith in the pits now. Bazinga in the pits. Jardy Boy in the pits. Blackie, where you come out, would you make a jump? Blackie, where have you gone? He's in sixth position at the minute. He has jumped Rob Smith and Jardy Boy, but it looks like to me he will have to pit again. Macredo still in first position, still with that gap, but Visco is obviously lapped Broken Legacy, who's in the Porsche Cayman, so he's lapped his teammate. MLA is third. He will now concentrate on catching Visco, but it might be a bit of a big job that, but we'll wait and see. Slow Seamus in fourth. Oh dear. Alright, I'll go through the laps in a minute. So Bazinga in fifth. Yeah, that's a good thing actually. Let's go through who's where, and you know, so Macredo to Visco is 10 seconds, and then you got Visco to MLA is 9, and obviously you can see the time gap between the drivers. On the right is the best lap what they've done. So at the moment the fastest lap is Macredo, 151.737. So I only do the top 3. So Visco 52.275, MLA 52.803. So yeah, lap chart wise, you can see where they've gone up and down. This is, you know, nice spinny circle thing, and your track map where they currently are on track. So first to second's a bit of a gap, third to second likewise. So yeah, it's a good chart that. So Visco, obviously MLA's diving into the pits for his final stop in a Horse Dragon Ferrari. Horse Dragon Ferrari, obviously the symbol of Ferrari. So that for me is a Horse Dragon Ferrari now. Macredo in first, like I keep saying. Slow Shameless in fourth. MLA in fifth. Bazinga to MLA. So now Bazinga can see the back of MLA's Horse Dragon Ferrari. Does Bazinga close it up? The Aston Martin is one of the fastest cars on track. Brilliant top end, as you can tell. Closes onto the back of MLA, who's just come out the pits. So MLA in third. Will Bazinga pounce? We look down the left. No. just stays behind, just buying this time. No one behind to harass him or anything like that. So his concentration now is third position MLA. Visco got a bit of a gap over MLA now in second position. Compared to Macredo, he is quite a way back, so anything can happen. Macredo, League 2 pace and whatnot, likewise Visco as well, MLA, you know, but giving a good showing, you know. The fourth round, the fourth week of me doing commentary on these guys, it's just been brilliant, you know. Likewise League 1, I do League 1 as well. Yeah, just do a different bit of commentary for different leagues, and it's very enjoyable. So Macredo and Visco in the pits, the final stop of the race. MLA still battling it out with Bazinga for third and fourth. So where these two come out, so we've got Macredo on the racing soft, Visco still in the pits. So by the looks of it, without an error from Macredo, the race is his. Visco to MLA. MLA's coming around the final sections now, heading on to the start finish straight. So depending how things go, Visco's just a bit too far of MLA, but we've got obviously Bazinga and MLA battling it out for third position. Final podium spot. Let's keep an eye on it, let's keep a watch. Let's go back down the grid at the moment. Fifth, so Seamus. Charlie Boy in sixth, who is coming on the attack from Rob Smith. So Rob Smith wants that sixth position. Will he get it done up the hill? No, the McLaren has good traction as well. But yeah, Rob Smith closes it. The power from the Merc is pretty good actually. Will he jink down the left? No, he just stays behind. Will he dive down the right? He's looking, he's looking, he's looking, he's looking. Very nice. Oh, just backs out of it at the last moment. Charlie Boy did give him the space. Very nice racing from both. But out we go quickly because Rob Smith obviously is battling with Charlie Boy. Blackie in 8th. P1 Green P in 9th, sorry, in the RCZ. Nathan 10th. Chicillo in 11th. P1 Dodgy in 12th. Broken Legacy in 13th. And at the rear of the field in last position is Gwindon. Up we go because we've got obviously Rob Smith and Charlie Boy still battling out for 6th and 7th. This is the closest battle on track at the minute. I know we've got MLA and Bazinga together, but as in closeness, it's between... Nah, that's spread out a bit now. So Charlie Boy seems to be put his foot down now. You can see Rob Smith's behind. But let's go to Bazinga and MLA for third and fourth position, because we haven't got long to go. So Visco having the disco in second. You know, Macredo reading the book on his way up, you know, up the hill, just read my book. I'm in first place, you know, no one can get to the back of me. Yeah, just take my time. Been reading glasses on and just take a walk in the park. MLA with his horse dragon Ferrari in third, but he's still got the attention of Bazinga and the Aston Martin Scooby-Doo. In fourth, Slow Seamus, Mr. MRC with him and Chris Wall and Shorey and that running the Gran Turismo Touring Car Cup. Charlie Boy and Rob Smith still batting that out. Let's go back to this highlight reel. So on board with Rob Smith. So Charlie Boy just runs it a little bit deep. Almost clipped that barrier then on the right. He's looking at Charlie Boy down the right in the first turn. You get the move done? He surely does. Very nice move, but Charlie Boy, would he come back at him? Yes. Sit in the slipstream. That's the best way to do it. So they're still batting out for 6th and 7th. But Merc will have the top end speed over the McLaren, but don't underestimate the McLaren's brake performance. But no, Charlie Boy's still in 7th position. Rob Smith can pull away now from Charlie Boy. That's how the message appear then, apologies. So Charlie Boy to Rob Smith, but back out we go quickly to Macredo. Macredo still in first place. Visco in second. MLA in third. Bazinga in fourth. Bazinga still there with MLA, so MLA needs to be careful. Don't put a foot wrong, otherwise Bazinga will pounce that third position. So Seamus in fifth. Rob Smith in sixth. Still these two having a little battle, but Charlie Boy isn't out of the equation yet. He's still sitting there. You know, so if Rob Smith does one little error, likewise MLA. I mean, MLA could lose third, but Bazinga, foot down now, both on a fast tyre. Let's just see what happens between third and fourth, and sixth and seventh. Because, oh, Charlie boy, bit of a front end went a bit there. So look at this, coming out of this tight right-hander. Well, Howard, as he exited this corner, I just seen his front end go. There, you see his back end, you know, back end kicked out a bit. But we go quickly because Macreada doing very well indeed in first position. Likewise Visco, so where they started is where they are. MLA in third, still with Bazinga. Oh. Really? Right, so yes, we haven't got long to go now because obviously I race in this race as well, so I know you know how many laps it is. MLA in third and Horse Dragon Ferrari. With Bazinga still behind. Let's quickly scroll down because Rob Smith has now got away from the Jardy boy. Blackie in 8. So the gaps have appeared. P1 Green P, Chichillo, P1 Dodgy, Broken Legacy, P1 Green P's in the pits. So yeah, Visco to Macreada. It's closed a little, but not a lot. So Visco has closed that gap slightly. The MLA is pulling away a little bit from Bazinga now for third and fourth. Yeah. Things are unfolding now. Heading towards the final part of this race. League 1, I'm going to do your replay a different way. So that will be appearing tomorrow. So watch out for that. I'm going to do it offline. Add a few intros on that, see how it goes. And yeah. So look out for that tomorrow. Obviously I'll post it once it's live. Macreada, yeah, I'm just keeping an eye because the past few races a bit of entertainment's happened, you know. So go down quickly. Yeah, I can tell because Bazinga's sitting at MLA, you know. He's just biding his time. One little error from you, he'll pounce, you know. I could just see. I know what he's thinking because you're there, you know. He's got no one behind, so he's concentrating on you. Yeah, Broken Legacy's been lapped, so Broken Legacy's not in, you know, fighting for a position or anything like that. So unfortunately, he's 13th place. So now Broken Legacy should go, so we'll move out of the way. Blue flags. Blue flags are giving plenty of time. Broken Legacy's still there, but yeah, he just backs out at the last moment. So Bazinga to MLA. So now the full focus from Bazinga is on that third position with that Horse Dragon Ferrari in front. So yeah, we'll focus on this. So let's just go down and see if anything else is happening. Jardy boy. Blackie, Naif, Chichillo, P1 Green P, P1 Dodgy, Broken Legacy. Yeah. He got out of the way at the last moment. You know, fair play to him. But Macreada to Visco has closed. 100% is closed. MLA to Bazinga. His MLA's obviously pulled out a little. But that back marker got out the way, so that was good to see. It might have slowed Bazinga up a little because he has fallen back a touch. The MLA's pulled a bit of a gap now, not a lot, but it's enough for the time being. So Visco has done the fastest lap of the race, a 1:51.674. So with fastest lap, pole position, you do gain the extra point from that as well, on top of your race points as well. So Macreada, unfortunately now he's seen that fastest lap go, he's like, right, I'm going to go for it, hammer time. Visco in second. MLA to Bazinga. Yeah, MLA's just pulled out a bit in the Horse Dragon Ferrari and the Aston Martin Scooby-Doo behind him fourth. So Seamus in the Lexus had a brilliant race in fifth. You know, no one around him. So you can just focus now. Rob Smith in sixth, likewise, good race from you. Jardy boy as well, brilliant performance. Blackie, Nave, Chichillo, P1 Green P, P1 Dodgy, Broker Legacy, Gwindon, all brilliant performances. You know, you stick it out, whether you're at the top or at the bottom. You know, the Affinity series is a good series. You know, like I said, I've been doing it from the start, and for me, it's my favourite league. People have different opinions on league, but you know, you get newcomers and they enjoy it and they stay around. You know, even though I get called the Crayon Eater. Ask James Harmon about that. So Macreada, coming towards the end of the race now. Not long to go at all. So MLA in third. Macreada, you haven't put a foot wrong. Ran a bit deep then, but that's about it. Bisco likewise, obviously on a slower tyre at the beginning. But yeah, obviously dropped down to fifth. Fighting in traffic, so fighting in traffic costs you time. MLA, he has now pulled away from Bazinga in fourth position. So for now, I think so. Got slow Seamus lapping Broken Legacy, as you've seen there. So Broken Legacy, you know, he's improved as well, even though he's in 13th position. The position doesn't say how they are in racing. You know, from what I've seen from the start of this league, from the start of the commentary, I have seen massive improvements by all. You know, even the likes of Rob Smith and whatnot. I mean, Macreada, he's different level, like Visco and MLA, Bazinga, and Slow Seamus and that, you know. But you get newcomers and you just notice over time things improve, and I am seeing it, and it's good, you know. Obviously they practice with the fast boys as well, you know, the people in League 1 and League 2 and whatnot. So they pick up things and they improve on that. So Macreada now flashing his light saying thank you to Gwindon. Visco in second, MLA in third, Bazinga in fourth. Thirsty work. Oh, look at that. So I'll be go in first, Macreada. I'm pretty sure this is now his final lap, or he could do an extra one. Visco in 10th, Macreada 26 laps, around about this time now. So Visco still with the fastest lap, 51.674. Just keep an eye on Macreada. Very well, good job. Well, you know, you don't really put a foot wrong. Good performance. And yeah, he's coming around for the final lap now by the looks of things. Visco in second. What's happening with you? Oh, he's slowing up for the line. What's going on? You break it down? Ah, you didn't want to do the extra lap. So Visco finishes in second. Macreada, I thought, what's going on there? He's slowing right down, but he didn't want to do that extra lap. So Visco in second, MLA in third, Bazinga in fourth, Slow Seamus coming over the line in fifth. Obviously Broker Legacy's been lapped again. Rob Smith, I was confused. I was like, what's going on? So Slow Seamus in fifth, Rob Smith in sixth. We go back. No fuel left. Oh, okay. Really, Macreada? So you were lucky. Blackie in 7th. Charlie Boy come home in 8th. Let's just see where Macreada is quickly. He's just around there. So we've got Blackie in 7th. Charlie Boy in 8th. Nath will come home in 9th. Obviously had a few connection issues and that, but I bet he's glad he raced. Chichillo in 10th in the McLaren 650. See, because he's got P1 Green P behind. So yeah, so we've got Chichillo in 10th, P1 Green P in 11th, P1 Dodge in 12th, Broker Legacy in 13th, Gwindon unfortunately at the rear of the field in 14th position. But yeah, brilliant performance. You know, obviously got Macreada coming around now. Brilliant performance from League 3. Obviously I'll be back next week for obviously League 3 replay again. Tomorrow look out for the League 1 replay. But apart from that, obviously I'm doing live commentary replay for simFX Infinity season. Hope you enjoy watching that, and brilliant race by all. But I've been ESR Idol 4. You have a good weekend. and whatnot. And yeah, I know it's only Thursday, but obviously I won't speak to you now till Saturday till I do more replays. But you all take care, be safe, much love, and yeah, happy days. Cheers, fellas. Take it easy. All right, bye bye.